It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We have started the big countdown, and the hour is almost here. But before we celebrate at midnight, we welcome you to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is very exciting.
Yes.
And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Orlando Magic. Checking out the Magic, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he's always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one. Well, lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but...
Crispy barbecue chicken?
Ooh, I just can't wait. You make me hungry. Is it lunchtime? We got it some time. But, you know, he's not settling for any look either. This guy is very versatile. He'll take you inside, take you outside. He's the kind of player that seems like he's a step ahead, like mentally. Like he has this mental telepathy that goes on and goes. He knows what you're thinking before you think it, before the guy thought it was a thought.
Wow. It's like an extraordinary basketball IQ.
Yes.
Do you have a good high basketball IQ, Shaq?
No, didn't need one, Ernie.
Why?
Because I had the ES.
What's that?
Elbow sandwiches.
Now I'm really hungry.
Elbow sandwiches.
Let's
right
get
in
it
your
down
mouth.
to Kevin Harlan for the call.
This city is glowing on this wonderful, clear night. A terrific view of Cleveland right there. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. J.R. Smith continues to remain sidelined with the injury.
And I don't think anybody expected them to be playing this well in his absence, guys. Somehow, they haven't really seemed to miss him at all. I was sure there'd be some kind of drop-off.
Well, you know, we knew they had depth, but you're right. Surprising how well they've weathered that loss. Nevertheless, though, I'm sure they're eagerly looking forward to him getting back into the lineup.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Evan Fournier. Now here's Irving. The dish to Green. And Vucevic pulls it down. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Adrian Griffin.
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
And thank you, Doris. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Green, the screen. Irving attacking, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Irving's got his second basket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here's Oladipo. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Here's Green. After the made shot from Victor Oladipo, Green kicks to Love. And here's the fast break. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Green kicks to Love. Here's Lopez, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Lopez hits them both. Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Oladipo dishes to Vucevic, and it's sent back by Lopez. Outside, Green, nailed from three-point land. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Down low, it's deflected, and that one's good. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Irving kicks to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's now 6 points for Freak.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Oladipo outside. Vucevic trying to get open, and he uses the glass on the layup.
It's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
It's a pick by Love. Irving passes to Green. Love with the screen for Green. And it's Love missing.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Jared. That's good offense.
Irving kicks to Green. Back to Irving. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
But he stays with it. Green kicks to Love. Irving attacking. That's good. Irving's got 8 points.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And, of course, free throws always so important. Here are the leaders. Freak, third.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
The Magic making a switch here. Jensen, he's covered by Collison. Gordon with a screen on Collison. Here's Vucevic. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Green dishes to Collison. Love the pass to Green. Over to the left wing. Here's Doyle. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists now in this one.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Fournier looking for his first basket still in this one. 5 to shoot. Payton, that's good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Collison. It's stolen by Vucevic. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 6.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
For Cleveland, they have been perfect with the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Now, when's the last time I hit the rim?
And both free throws good for Green.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Jensen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Looking at the Cavaliers over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also #1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Smart's checked in for Darren Collison. And a switcher also for Orlando. White's checked in. 3. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Green's got 10.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
White with it. Now Green defending. White drives in. Back to Gordon.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
For Orlando, they have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Patterson, he's checked in for the Magic. And so Fournier nails both of them. The Cavaliers leading by 3. There's a screen. Here's Grady. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Patterson, the screen. Outside, White. And there's the feed to Gordon. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here's Smart. Love with the screen for Smart. Offline with his 3. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
The Magic trail by 5. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's White. And it's Patterson in at the point. They set the pick. Smart passes to Dort. Shoots it. Good. And Smart gets the assist. He's got 5. The Magic shooting with confidence. 50% from the field so far. And Patterson kicks to Oladipo. Patterson dishes to Vucevic. That's good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Move the ball. Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on quite a show. He finished with 36 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. There's the pick. Here's Oladipo, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Now, here's Oladipo. 6 points for him. This is to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Patterson. Takes a 3. Shot is off.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. Yeah, just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Feeds it to Irving. Pass to Dort. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Irving. That one rolling around and rims out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Picked by Vucevic. White drives in. The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And he makes the first.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And both free throws good for White. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Green, the screen. Collison kicks to Green. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Now here's Vucevic. He has 6. It's holding by Collison. He feeds it to Green. 14 feet away, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Green.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Green. He's got 14 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And Orlando making a change here. Fournier is checked in. And both free throws good for Green. The Magic trail by 6. Sherman guarded by Green. Here's Sherman. Good.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I'll tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Now here's Collison. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Pass to Love. Tipped away and stolen by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Orlando moving the ball around. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Green leading the charge.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Gordon dishes to Vucevic. Gordon the pass to Jensen. Clock is at 3. Back to Vucevic. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Swiped it away. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you would see a team get that hot away from home.
Orlando with the ball. Following the basket by Freak. Pick by Vucevic. And Fournier gets to Vucevic. He used that pick to get in close. Vucevic has got 10 points now just in this quarter. Outside, Green. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up. Sets the example for everyone.
Here's Fournier. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Jensen. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Green, no luck.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Cleveland leading by 4. Now here's Green. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers ahead, up by 4. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Nick, a competitive battle out here for you tonight. What's been the mindset for you and this team during the first half?
Just want to come out not aggressive and just play hard on defense, getting stops. They're a great team, so they're not going to quit. They're going to keep playing. We just have to keep getting stops and keep believing that we can win this game, and good things will happen again.
Nick, thank you. We appreciate it. Gentlemen, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
Green in a 2-guard. He's out there with Irving, and it's Love in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Here's Fournier, picked by Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Vucevic has got 16 points.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Well, wide open look for Love. Good on the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Oladipo right side. And that one's good. He's got 8.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And it's Green with the jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now the pass to Vucevic. Oladipo dishes to Vucevic. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. The Magic have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, 18 points, a couple of nice steals, too. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. It's Oladipo on the wing. Vucevic down low. Working on Love. And it's Vucevic missing. Green, the pass to Irving. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
The Magic trail by 5. Gordon with a screen on Irving. Green against Oladipo. Another miss by Orlando.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Love with the screen for Irving, and Green slams it in.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Irving kicks to Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Mark down low that time, and he got the 3-second throw. Marcus Smart's checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for Orlando. Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. Smart passes to Dort. Kicks to Smart. Inside and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Patterson, he's checked in for Orlando. Patterson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Gordon with a screen on Irving. Payton kicks to Gordon. Now here's Patterson. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 6. Payton drives in. That's good. Payton's got his second bucket. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Passes it to Dort. It's a pick by Love. Irving dishes to Love. Good. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Payton drives in, and he lays it straight in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. He gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And the first one drops.
Their biggest problem is dealing with Love. He has 8 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for Irving. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
They set the pick. Gordon, the pass to Jensen. Stolen by Smart. And here they come. Now the dish to Collison. Tries from 10, and Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Collison. And that's 11 points for Kevin Love. Now the feed to Oladipo. To the left wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
To the right side. Cleveland moving it around. Good. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now, here's Oladipo. 11 points in the game. Pass to Jensen. 5 on the clock. Cannot hit. And Cleveland will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots. This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
The Magic trail by 8. And Oladipo kicks to Payton. He dishes it to Vucevic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Vucevic has got 10 points in just the second half. There's a screen.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Collison against Payton. Outside Collison. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
It's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
That pushes it to double digits. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And here at the end of the third quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Cleveland leading by 11. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Then it's White. Then it's Evan Fournier.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Out to the wing. Back to Gordon. Lopez with the block.
They're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Both good from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And here we go. Here's Pecker, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And, Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
The Magic trail by 13. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's White. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's off on the first. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
He kicks it to Love. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Vucevic.
That's a wall.
And the layup falls.
Niquo.
Vucevic has got 24 points.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
The Magic trail by 13. Oladipo dishes to Gordon. Oladipo goes in. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Dishes it to Green. Irving gets a screen from Green. Irving passes to Green. Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Oladipo. They double him with Green. Here's Becker. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And a wide open look for Irving. Drills the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Feeds to Oladipo. Outside Gordon. To the middle. Here's Vucevic, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that. Cam. The Cavaliers leading by 10. To the inside, Green, and he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Oladipo outside, the 17-footer. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Irving gets to Green. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Fade away. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The pass to Oladipo. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
The Magic trail by 8. Passes it to Jensen, but he stays with it. A wide open look here for Oladipo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Oladipo's got 8 here in the quarter. Love the... Oh! Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor. Top. Spacing. Spacing.
.136 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Irving. That falls. An assist by Love. Love's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Oladipo goes in, and it's sent back by Lopez. Out of bounds, magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Green. To the paint. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Jensen. Green with the block. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers leading by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And once they polish off this one, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini-series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Green. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Vucevic. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game. Lopez, no luck. Outside, White. Vucevic, the pass to White. Stolen. Throws it up high, and Green slams it in.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous. And he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.